Hi guys, pleasant good morning. This is Dre TV, and today I'm joining you all from the beautiful country of Colombia. So I've come to Colombia just to explore. Today I'm staying in the Medellín area and I'm about to do some paragliding. Colombia is a beautiful country for those of you who have visited before. What I could say about Colombia, first observation would be there are a lot of trees. So despite there being tall residential buildings, there are a lot of high trees, a lot of trees. So it keeps the place really cool, but also at night, it adds to the sort of shade and a little bit of darkness. However, it's a really good touch for our country. Medellín Colombia is dubbed the City of Eternal Spring because it is known for its pleasant, mild, brown year climate. Has a population of about 4.1 million persons. It's located within the Andes Mountains in Colombia. It was once one of the most dangerous cities in the world. However, after the drug cartels, Colombia became relatively safe, focusing mainly on tourism, and it sees a lot of tourists on an annual basis. Really lovely country overall. As we drove through the city areas to paragliding, we were humbled to see the way in which the locals live, really humble living. Places were tucked in neatly on the hills, and there were the cable cart or tram station to take you from one side to the other side. Really nice use of technology there. As we embark on the hills, we saw this building that looks like it was just placed there. We still see some nice produce, the farmers moving up and down the hills. It was just a humbling experience overall. Guys, this is the area that I'm going to be paragliding from. This is a lovely, lovely view. This is the scene below. Wow. So they are off. Wow, yes. Wow. This is Dre TV here, paragliding, Colombia. Wow. Whew. It's a really nice experience. So I'm in Colombia, in Medellin, and as part of my video, I give you guys some first-hand experience of paragliding. Wow. The most frightening thing on this experience is when you're actually dropping. So it feels really crazy. But aside from that, once you're in the air, you don't feel like you're moving, similar to like on an airplane. So much like when you're in an airplane, you sit, you fly, you look outside, and you don't feel like you're moving. Same thing up here, you feel like you're inching up, inching. So we ventured into Guatapé and we visited the very famous El Pinal Rock. This rock is about 200 meters high, which is about 656 feet. This has about 740 steps and one of the best views in Colombia, with a 360-degree panoramic view of lakes and islands in the area. This is by far one of the best places we have visited while in Colombia. Really nice place. As we started to climb El Pinal Rock, I was just reminded of the true test of endurance. As I took my first few steps, we were on our way up this very steep mountain. Now, the views were to die for. These are very spectacular views. This is all freshwater lakes, and these are all small islands that are surrounding this rock, El Pinal Rock. Now, as I started, in 2 tours I reached to 100 steps. Now, I'm not bragging about being fit, however, it was really a test of endurance. The stairs are very clean and there's a separate path for you to exit the mountain, but I couldn't help but taking the views. When I started, again, bam, I reached 200 steps, and again I had to stop and take a look at the views because it was just so breathtaking. Just to view this area from on top here. There were mountains, there were lakes, there were houses, there were boats, and it was really a nice place to really take a look at. Check this out. There was also the option to do a helicopter tour around the island. However, due to limited time, I only stuck to the rock, climbed the rock, taking views from each and every point, and try to identify different parts surrounding the El Pino rock. Now, this is truly a spectacular, breathtaking place, one that's a true favorite in all the places I've traveled throughout this entire world. And in very short order, I was back on the stairs and I was climbing up to the top. I made it to 300 stairs, very good accomplishment. And then from there, 400 stairs. What an accomplishment for me, someone who have not been in the gym for a few years now. Wow. $500. Gonna take that. GTV. We up. We sweaty. We exhausted. Our legs hurt. Our knees hurt. Whew. We feeling good. So when I got to the top, it truly didn't disappoint. There were people relaxing, people spending time with family and friends. There were vendors, there were trinkets on sale. There were a few other stairs heading to the top. I had a very delicious mango chow, hydrated, and then soon I started headed back down the stairs. So we fit now. Walk up and running back down. That's fit, you see that? Legs. 125 already. 150. $150. $175. Cameraman, keep up, keep up. I know I should not hide it from you now, listen. Keep up, cameraman.
Paseo en lancha, jet ski. Una horita de recorrido.
Chicos, cerveza, agua, esto de micelada, jugo, restaurante a la orden.
Perfect.
And you can walk all over this place and check the original town. Guys, Colombia is not only famous for coffee and cooking. It's also famous for this.
No, this is okay.
Imagine your eyes. You know what it is? If you decide to buy something beautiful for your mom at home, a magnet is not going to be the right solution.
Guys, I am doing some exploration across here and very lovely streets. So this store, I'm basically here, just had some lunch. Lunch was made 4 out of 10. And just gonna take a walk, try to get some jewelry for you know who. And need to find a place with all them umbrellas. Great TV, so we're going to be changing clothes across here. See that bit? See that? Yeah, pretty good stuff from Colombia. Shit here. We can turn back to our bus, right? Okay. Real cool. Very coolest people all I know. Dre TV, like, share, subscribe. We're down now, we're not up again. We're down right now, for now. From that one. Very good. One thing I learned to do on vacation is juggle. I know starting, so obviously I juggle one thing at a time. What's that? It's your challenge. Real challenge. Right. So this one you will pin your tongue and wow. If it's still like that, right? Seriously. Cheech. Check out the architecture up here.
Eso molesta. Eso molesta.
Must be a bar person. I love bar. So we also boarded a nice yacht and we sailed up and down the river. We listened to good music. We had a few snacks, a few beverages, and we observed some of the nice and popular houses on the river stream.
How you doing, guys? We're here in Medellín with my friend Andres. He's at my restaurant, Champi, in Poblado, in Provenza. This is the best Colombian food in town. You can come inside. Look at this beautiful place. Look at the people eating good food. Guys, I invite you from Trinidad to, when you come to Medellín, come and see us. We are in Calle 10, number 3724.
Really good.
El Champi.
Really good salmon, really good brown rice, nice fresh salad, very cool beers. So right now we're gonna get some cologne across here in Colombia. See the name of the store here? And what they actually do, they're gonna mix the colognes together. They're a nice fresh smell. Don't know me, I love cologne. I have over 50 something different colognes, but I want to try these things. This is the guy who hooked them up right there, and I have 4 different scents going into one bottle. Very affordable. Precision, precise measurements, chemistry at its finest, wide variety of stuff. Check them out here in Colombia. Price point, very affordable. Very affordable. So check it out on Dre TV. We up. Right guys, so here what's cologne finish. So I'm gonna receive it from the guys.
You want to try it?
Yes, thank you. Wow, 100% proper, best. So we headed across to El Diablo Steakhouse for some lunch. What we had to do was to choose our knives. So I chose one knife, which was a sort of Japanese cutter. And the second knife that I chose was a French knife. And this is what it looks like. French knife for cutting steak. So at the restaurant, when my order was ready, I had a nice steak, I had a nice sauce, and a nice mashed potato. And I washed it down with a nice bottled water. Now we had salt to add on this meal, as well as some black pepper that I took and I sprinkled on the steak. Now this was a delicious steak, however, it was a little bit fresh, so it wasn't really one of my top picks in Colombia. But nonetheless, it was a good restaurant, good layout, and nice food. Right guys, so here we're going on. At Colombia, I must try the Subway. I had the KFC, but I didn't rate it. I had the local chicken, I didn't rate it. I had different steak, I had seafood. What else did I have? I had chicken from the grocery. Chicken and potatoes are very popular. So I'm going to try some Subway. So what is normally known as the barbecue pork in Trinidad. Yeah, but here, what looks like barbecue pork, but they call it ribs. So I took a whole wheat bread and a double ribs. Right, so I'm gonna try this thing and see what it looking like. Is it good? It's like barbecue pork back in Trinidad. Papa chip, so. Alright guys, so it's a wrap right now for Colombia. Colombia was a really nice place. This is Great TV. Signing out for now. Join me on my other adventures. That's what you want to visit. Definitely one time at a time. One things I don't know. I definitely would be patronizing other places. One place I want to go is Brazil and go inside of Amazon jungle and spend a couple of nights.